Students. Um, Today we are going through the first homework of week 14. So on question number 1, you are given a right triangle and x is the hypotenuse. So x missing. And you know the value of two legs. So let's apply Pythagorean theorem. Okay. So if you take the hypotenuse, you square. All right, move over here, move my cursor over here. Here we go. Okay, 1 second. Where is my menu? All right, it's right here. All right, so hypotenuse, when you square, is equal the two legs that you square and you add together. So if you want to find the hypotenuse, you take the square root of the two legs. Okay, square root two legs. And the two legs is square and add with each other inside the square root. So I just apply it right here. And my two legs happen to be A and 15. All right. So now I use my decimal calculator. So like right here, hypotenuse x equals square root. So look at the square root right here. I put in parentheses. Two legs square add with each other. So I got A square add with 15 square. All right. And as you see, the answer is 17. So 17. All right. I got my correct answer. Okay. But if I want to do another similar, so let's see how you do it similar here. Okay. Bring it up. All right. Similar. So all I need to do is go back to my decimal calculator. I just change the value. Instead of A, I change to 12. And instead of 15, I change to 35. So the answer is 37. All right. So I just love decimal calculator because you can go back and revise or you edit the variable. All right. So let's move on to the next question. This time you are given a right triangle, but the missing part is letter B of here. That happens to be a leg. All right. So happen when you have when you look for the leg equal. You take hypotenuse, you square, and you subtract the other leg square. Okay. The other leg square. So in this case over here, you take 15 square, and you subtract 9 square. Okay. So now let's use decimal calculator. Here's my decimal calculator. So I can press enter on this calculator. I press enter. So can I make space for the next problem? Okay. Here, let's move down. Okay. So now I take square root. Okay, let's move it up here for a second. Square root of 15 square, subtract 9 square. So make sure it's in parentheses. 15 square, subtract 9 square. All right. And my answer is 12. So I go back to my answer box over here, 12. And the answer is correct. Let's move on to question number 3. Number 3, very similar. Now you're looking for C, which is hypotenuse. So the two legs are 7 and 24. So all I need to do is go back to my decimal calculator. I already have the formula to find the hypotenuse. So I just change, now I change to 7, and then set up 35 at 24, and now I'm done. I got my answer 25. So answer 25 here. So as you see, when you have your formula enter into decimal calculator, you can reuse it anytime. All right. Move on to question number 4. Again, this question number 4, you're looking for hypotenuse. So I go back over here, I change to 8, and I change 24 to 15 now. 24, 15. All right. Come out exactly 17. All right. So I come out 17. Check my answer. Move on to question number 5. The same. You're looking for x, which is hypotenuse. The two legs 10 and 24. So I go to my decimal calculator. I change this one to 10, and I change this leg into 24. I come out with my hypotenuse 26. All right, next question. Okay. Right here, they ask you, does the set of number form a Pythagorean triple? So triple, so it means that the biggest number supposed to be, could be the measure of the hypotenuse. So let's go over here. I want to get rid of this. All right, get rid of that. Nice and beautiful. Okay, so I take 9, I square it, and I want to see if it's equal a square add with 6 square. All right. So 9 square happens to be 81. Okay. 8 square happens to be 64. And then 6 square happens to be 36. So I come out 81, and on the right side, 64 plus 36, that's 100. All right. So in this case, they not equal each other. So the answer is no. All right. So let's go and see what's no. The only no is here. Because the given number do not satisfy the equation a squared plus b squared, which is the two shorter legs, the two legs, and then c squared supposed to be hypotenuse. All right. So check the answer. I got it correct. Move on to question 7. Very similar. Now they give you 6, 12, and 15. So I go over here. Let erase my. All right, here we go. So I take 15, I square it, and I compare with 6 square add with 12 square. All right. So 15 squared, that's a 225. 6 squared is 36, and 12 squared is 144. So as you see, they are not equal to each other. They're not equal to each other. 225 on the left side, and on the right side, when you add them together, it happens to be 180. All right, so they're not equal to each other. So the answer is no again. Okay, no. All right, move on to question number 8. Again, you're looking for looking for x happen to be a leg. Okay, so I go back to my decimal calculator. I already got the formula to find my leg, so I can put it over here. Okay, so it's a subtraction now. Square root hypotenuse square, subtract the other leg square. All right, hypotenuse in this case happened to be 6. All right, and then the leg happened to be 5. All right, it come out 3.31. But look at the requirement for the answer. They said they want the exact answer. So in this case, you cannot use calculator. So I just use my sketchbook over here. It's like you use your paper, and I just do it manually, and I signify my answer. Okay. So x should be equal square root of hypotenuse square happen to be 6 square, and I subtract with 5 square. Okay, 6 square happen to be 36. Subtract 5 square happen to 25. So my answer is square root of 11. And this is the exact answer. So I answer exactly square root of 11. All right. Ta-da, I got it correct. Move on to the next question. Very similar, okay? You can try to use the decimal calculator first and see if it come out with the exact answer. If not, you have to do it manually. So x, you're looking for the leg, so I use this formula again. So I do 20a. I subtract 15. Oh, it doesn't come out exact number, so you have to do it manually. All right, so let's do manually, no problem. All right, so I take, I got x equal, all right, hypotenuse 28 square, subtract 15 square, all right, 28 square, let's see, 28 square subtract to 15 square, okay. Where does it go? Where does it go? Somewhere. Come up. Not this. Where's my decimal go? Alright, I can open the new one. So decimal calculator. Okay. So I choose the second option over here. Alright, let's move it down here. Alright, here we go. Make it smaller. Oh, here we go. There's a box right here. Okay, so 28 square, subtract 15 square. I can put here 28 square, subtract 15 square. All right, I come at 559. 559. Let's see if I can simplify it. No, I cannot simplify. All right, so I just enter over here square root of 559. Oh, correct. All right. Next question. Now you need to find, they give you a 18-foot ladder. So let me go to my sketchbook and let's sketch out. All right, let's sketch it out. Here we go. All right, let's see over here. Okay, I got it. 18 Here we go. Ladder. Okay, ladder, so it's leaning like that. Again, your wall. So this is ladder. And then this is happened to be 18. All right. And the wall. So let's start from here. The wall all the way right here. Okay, that's the wall. And then the bottom of the ladder. The bottom of the ladder. Right here. Go to the wall. It's right here. All right. And this one they said with the bottom of the ladder standing on the level ground 6 feet from the base of the building. All right. So 6 feet. This is 6 feet. Let me change it over here. 6 feet. That's it. Here we go. So the wall standing up straight, perpendicular to the ground level. So now they ask you how high up the wall does the ladder reach. So this is the value we're looking for right there. And as you see in this right triangle, x is the leg. So x should be equal 18 square. 18 is hypotenuse. You subtract 6 square. All right. And they expect the answer round to the nearest 100. It means 2 decimals. So I can use my decimal. Okay, so I can go over here. I can use the new formula. Okay, square root of 18 square. I put in parentheses. 18 square. Subtract 6 square. All right, close my parentheses. I got 16.97. That's it. 16.97. 16.97. All right. Move on to question 11. A walkway forms a diagonal of a square playground. The walkway is 28 meters long. How long is the side of the playground? Okay. Let's go and sketch the square. So let's get rid of this. All right. So I can use my tool here to draw a perfect square. Oops, what happened here? I need to draw a square. Where's my square? Oh, here we go. I got it. I got it under control, you guys. Oop, here we go. I got a beautiful square. Diagonal, a walkway form a diagonal. Okay. A walkway form one diagonal of a square. So now I can draw my diagonal. I can change the color over here so you can see. This is my diagonal. Here we go. And as you see, my diagonal is, which is the walkway, 28 meters long. So they ask you how long is the side. So because this is a square, so 4 sides exactly the same. Okay. So this is x, this is x. And this one, the diagonal and the two sides of your square form a right triangle. And this is a special right triangle because 2 legs exactly the same. And each angle should be 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees. All right. So if you want to find the leg, which happen to be x, it would be equal your hypotenuse, okay, divide by square root of 2, okay. Okay. So hypotenuse in this case happen to be 28. So I take 28, I divide by square root of 2. Okay, and this is your formula. If you want to rationalize it, 28 square root of 2 times square root of 2, and then you also times square root of 2 on the top. So you take 20a, you multiply with square root of 2, and you divide by 2. So you come out at 14 square root of 2, 14 square root of 2. And they want you, if they want the exact answer, this is what you answer, 14 square root of 2. But since they want your answer with nearest meter, so I use my decimal calculator. All right, my decimal calculator. Here we go. Okay, so 14, I multiply with square root of 2. Here we go, square root of 2. All right, I come out 19.789, but since they expect the answer, oh, I forgot to divide by 2. What did I do? 14 times square root of 2. No, I got it. 28 divided by 2, that's 14. 14 times square root of 2. So they want the nearest meter, so no decimal. So I round up, the answer is 20. 20, perfect. 20, right here we go. So the walkway, which is hypotenuse, is longer, 28 meters. The side of your square is shorter, only 20. Okay. Next question, question 12. Question 12, is the triangle is a right triangle? Okay. So if it's a right triangle, you take hypotenuse. When you square, it has to be equal. The two legs square add with each other. So let's get with this for a second. All right. So I take 7, and I square. And I want to see if it's equal, the other two legs square add with each other. All right. So 4 square add with 6 square and see what happens. 7 square, that's a 49. And then 4 square, that's a 16. 6 square, 36. All right. So 49 on the left side, and on the right side, 16 plus 36, that's a 52. So they not equal each other. So this is not a square. The answer is no, no, no. All right, no, right here. Final check. And move on to question 13. Question 13. So now they give you the 3 values of the side of the triangle. And they ask you not just is it the right triangle or not. If it's not, you have to tell if it's acute or obtuse. All right. So let's get rid of this for a second. Okay. So when you take an hypotenuse, supposed to be hypotenuse, and you square it, and it's equal, happen 2 legs, square, and add with each other. So then this is the right triangle. Okay? It's the right triangle. All right. But if you take the longest side, you square, and it's not equal, but it's less. If it's less, so the triangle will be acute. Acute. Okay, acute. Right here. And the last one over here, if you got supposed to be hypotenuse, but then when you square it, it will be bigger than the other two sides of the triangle. So when it's bigger, it will be obtuse. obtuse. All right. So let's use this, and they give you 13. So I take 13. That 13 is the longest. So I take 13, I square it. That's 169. Okay. And I compare with 5 square, F with 12 square. Okay. So this is 169. And 5 squared, that's 25. And 12 squared, that's a 144. It turned out they equal each other. Okay. 25 plus 144, that is 169. So the answer is, it is a right triangle. So angle over here, answer is a right triangle. Okay. Move on to very similar. So I would do it again. So go over here. I just erase the part that I need to erase over here. Okay. So erase that part. Okay. All right. Now I can change to the color red over here. All right. The longest side, it will be 10. I square the 10. Now I compare with 6 square, F with 8 square. All right. 10 square, that's 100. 6 square, 36. And 8 square is 64. Oh, it's equal again. So that would be right triangle. All right. So that's a right triangle. Okay. So right, here we go. All right, question 15. This question, actually a lot of you asked this question. We need to find the value of x. Okay. So let's get rid of this first. All right. So first, I need to find this part. All right. This part over here. Let's call it white. All right. So you got one small triangle, right triangle on the left side, one small triangle on the right side. Okay. So let's do the left side first. Let's go and sketch out the triangle over here. Okay. Let's sketch out. This is the height right there. Okay. Let me change the color over here. Let's draw the base. The base happens from here to here. All right. Here we go. All right. So this is 4. Oops. I should change. All right. So this is 4 square root of 5. And then this is 8. So let's find the value of y first. Okay, this height over here. And as you see, height happens to be a leg. So y should be equal square root of hypotenuse square. So I take hypotenuse happen to be 4, square root of 5, and I square it. And I subtract with 8, and then I square. Okay, so let's do this. So I come out 4 square happen to be 16. And then 5 square root of 5, when you square it, you have only number 5. Okay. And then you subtract with 8 square happen to be 64. Okay. So as you see over here, 16 times 5, that's a 80. 80. And then I subtract with 64. It equals 16. So square root of 16, which is 4. All right. So I come out the y equal 4. So this part equals 4. All right. So now I'm looking for the x, and on the right triangle on the right side, x happens to be hypotenuse. So if you want to look for x, it should be equal the two legs square add together and they under the square root. So I got 4 because I come out y equal 4, add with 24. Okay. All right. So now I use my chicken game to simplify the answer because they want the exact answer. So I rewrite 4 square. Okay. And 24, instead of 24, 24 is that 6 times 4. Okay. 6 times 4 square. Okay. Now, I keep the 4 square. I keep the 4 square. Okay. Come here. 6 square is that happen to be 36. And I keep the 4 square. I don't calculate it. All right. So look at over here. You have 4 square. It's like a chicken. All right. So no number in the front. It means 1 4 square, 1 chicken. And you add with 36 4 square or 36 chicken. So that you come out 37 chicken, or your chicken is 4 square. All right. And everything is still under the square root. So now I can take out the 4. Okay. So I take out the 4, and then I still have 37 inside my square root. And this is the exact answer. Okay. So 37, 4 square root 37. Ta-la! All right. Question 16. Okay. So on question 16, okay, for the pair of numbers, find the third whole number such that the 3 numbers form a Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem triple. Okay. So I take my decimal calculator right here. Okay. The number we're looking for, it could be the biggest number. So let's try it. Let's try it. So I press enter on this calculator. All right. So I take square root of 12 square within parentheses, 12 square, add with 35 square. Oh, it come out 37. Perfect. So the number we're looking for is the biggest number of the 3, happen to be 37. 37. I got it. 37. All right. Now question 17. All right. 17. You're looking for the x. X happen to be hypotenuse. And as you can see, this is a special right triangle, 45 degrees, and 90 degrees. 15 is a leg. So in this special right triangle, the leg, okay, equal is longer. I'm sorry, the hypotenuse. What happened? I'm sorry. We're looking for. Let's delete it for a second. Okay, you're looking for the hypotenuse. So let's write out the formula. Hypotenuse is longer than the leg. Okay, and it's equal to leg times square root of 2. Okay, so I just apply this. I want to find the x. X happen to be hypotenuse equal to leg. The leg in this case happens to be 15. 15 square root of 2. Here we go. And they want the exact answer perfect. So all I need to do, enter 15 square root of 2, and I'm done. Square root of 2 is about 1.4. So when 15 times square root of 2, which is 1.4, you come out with the hypotenuse. It's longer. All right. Next question. Similar, but this time, I mean, it's a special right triangle, 45, 45, 90-degree triangle. So, but this time you're looking for the leg, okay, the axis leg. So if you look for the leg, the formula change, okay. The formula is happen to be hypotenuse times square root of 2 divided by 2. All right. So you can write down these two formulas on your page. Okay, if you're looking for the hypotenuse, you take the leg times square root of 2. But if you're looking for the leg, it's equal. What did I do here? The leg equal hypotenuse times square root of 2 divided by 2. All right. So I go back over here. I'm looking for x happen to be a leg. So equal hypotenuse. Hypotenuse happen to be 18 times square root of 2 divided by 2. All right. So simplify, it's come out 9 square root of 2. 9 square root of 2. All right. And they want the exact answer. So this is, I enter 9 square root of 2. That's it. 9 square root of 2. 9 square root of 2, and I'm done. Okay. Next question. Very similar question, but they try to trick you. Okay. They try to trick you a little bit. Make it. All right. You're looking for. This is a 45, 45, 90-degree triangle. So the two legs exactly the same. So the x should be 5. Okay, so I enter x equal 5. And y is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse equal leg times square root of 2. So y should be equal 5 square root of 2. Done. All right, this is my last question. Similarly, now you're looking for y, which is hypotenuse. And they want the exact answer. You got your leg 35, so hypotenuse y equal leg 35 times square root of 2. That's it. We're done 20 questions. Thank you so much for your attention. Bye-bye now.